Do I got to pay for that on your OnlyFans, Steve, to see that much chest? Okay. OnlyFans.com/Frankenculture. If that would have popped up. You should actually make it. That would be fucking solid.
There was an OnlyFans ad that like popped up, maybe on Reddit, and it was like, OnlyFans is more than just adult content. You can get stuff from your favorite creators, and I'm like, oh, yeah. I mean, that's how it was. Like OnlyFans was originally like.
Originally, yeah.
It was a way for like you to
Artists
harass
and
your
shit, wasn't it?
favorite wrestler. Like and get it was like I remember I forget which wrestler, but they had like an OnlyFans, but it wasn't like for that. And like everything else in the world, here comes porn.
Fucking porn,
Yummy,
dude.
yummy.
What'd you say you saw that at?
I think it was an ad on Reddit. Like
there's like I think there's like a whole like doc on it on Netflix right now. Like on that exactly that.
All right. Pre-show banter. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Frankenculture podcast, your weekly video game podcast full of news, reviews, and opinions on the industry today. I am your host, Steve Picorni, joined as always by the goth South Park character Stackhouse.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? Hope everyone's having a fantastic evening. Thank you for joining the show. You guys can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram under Stacks House.
I know you're putting it on,
House.
but I really like that more than anything you've ever done.
We'll just have to make that thing. I'll just start talking like this from now on.
I found your voice more soothing. I found you more engaging. Everything about that was better, Stackhouse. I think you need to go more NPR with the streams. Hey everyone, today we're going to play some BioShock and also joined by JP. What's happening, JP?
What's up, guys? It's JP, aka Dagger Sam. What's going on?
All my stings are out of whack. It's been so fucking windy in Vegas.
It is. It's super windy out here lately.
Everything's covered in dust. I can't stand
the
it.
The temperature's great though.
Today it was
temperature is
nice.
really nice. It wasn't too hot. I'm gonna talk like this for the rest of the show.
Oh, fantastic. Do you listen to NPR, Stackhouse?
Do I listen to what?
NPR?
Not
National
really, no.
Public Radio.
No, why?
You should. First off, it's very informative. You should also support your local media and news streams. But also, it's very soothing.
I'll make sure to check that out.
Stackhouse, what have you been playing?
I've been playing some Final Fantasy 14 again, just grinding stuff, doing some dungeons. I haven't played too much, but doing that. And then today I got on Destiny 2 for a wee bit. That and last night I got on for a little bit to play some PvP. Destiny's still in a shit spot for me, so I just get on for a couple hours at a time. Destiny's finally dying for me.
Hallelujah.
What is that, 7 years later?
Dude. What are you going to do?
5, 6, 7.
What are you going to do when Destiny 3 comes out, though?
Oh, well, then, I mean, we got to give it a try. We got to at least try it. I'm still a big fan of the franchise, just right now they don't make it for what I want to do. I'm trying to sound more mopey.
What do you want it to do?
No, they do too much like that season pass stuff and things like that now. It's hard to keep that very monotone voice while recording the podcast.
I could totally fucking do it.
But like the season pass things and all that, those are shitty. We'll get into some stuff like later on in the news, but just updates after updates, I feel like they move it towards more of a casual thing.
What's going on with your cat, dude?
This food. She's meowing for food.
Feed your
feeding
animals.
the animals. No, Rob's feeding them, so she meows like when you go to get the food. She starts to meow.
Who the hell's Rob?
Cindy's brother,
Who the hell's Cindy?
my fiance.
Oh. JP, what have you been up to? What have you been playing?
Sorry, I'm laughing because of the podcast notes. Whoever wrote Levi.
I wrote it. He's dead.
What
Levi.
we've been playing, Levi dead.
Rit.
No, lately I've been playing.
Levi's out sick. It is
Valorant,
what you think
pretty
it
much.
is.
I've been playing Valorant.
Wait, hold on. You've been playing Valorant?
Yeah, I know. No surprise. No shockers here.
Does Levi know that you've been playing Valorant without him? Because he might actually die.
Nah, I actually played with him a couple times since he's been sick. And he's just like, I told him the other day, I was like, dude, like, if you're tired, it's cool, man. Like,
I text him and I was like, hey, bro, are you feeling okay? He's like, living the life. And I was like, cool, man.
Yeah, I've just been playing Valorant. Nothing really too new. You know, I just jumped some games. Been playing a little bit more comp lately. You know, which is as toxic as usual. I haven't given up on Monster Hunter. Still intend to play that. I'm just basically at the point in Monster Hunter where I'm like building the end game set for what they've released for the game currently, and eventually they are going to release. It could come in a different name. It could be either G rank or Master rank as some kind of DLC, which will add a whole lot of new monsters to the game. I think I read an article that said they were going to add like 30 something monsters potentially. I don't know if there's going to be new. There's probably going to be new maps and stuff, but basically, yeah. Right now, I'm just like slowly building that end game set for those harder to beat monsters later, and I've just been kind of chilling on that and catching some Valorant.
There's monsters in Valorant?
No. I've been chilling on playing Monster Hunter. Because I'm like close to what is end game right now for end game.
You mixed them up. Are you listening to something?
I was like, no.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not? Are you sure you're not lying to me?
No. Why?
No, I thought I heard a video coming through your setup again, but no, I was wrong.
Might be mine.
Oh, was it you? God damn it, JP. You're making me look bad.
Yeah, Stackhouse, fuck you. I'm a professional. God damn it. I've been doing this for almost 100 episodes, and you want to
What are we at now? Is it 99?
It's 99. The Tetris.
Means we need to go get White Claws next week.
Or Stackhouse. 100 nuggets.
You'll beat me. I can't. I'm not even going to pretend that I can. I did tell Cindy we should go get those, though. I was like, yo, Steve told me that Wendy's nuggets are like 50 for $10.
Wendy's nuggets are trash.
Yeah, they're not that good.
The McNuggets is the way to go.
We talked about that in the group chat.
Yeah, JP, could you do the 100 nuggets?
I could definitely not do 100 nuggets. There's no way. 50 nuggets?
I'd puke after 50. 50 would be like the...
Yeah. Oh. I think we talked about it, and I think everybody agreed they were probably underestimating what 50 nuggets would be. But
50 is a challenge alone, yeah.
No way. Even if
Steve thinks he can do 100. Steve thinks
a while,
100% that he can do it.
Dude, just the other day I ate 20 in a large fry and a fish fillet and a large sweet tea.
Dude, I haven't had a fish. Well, when was the last time I had a fish fillet? Probably like 2 or 3 years.
They slap. They're real good.
Are they?
I feel
Yeah.
like that's still less
I'm gonna
than
have to
50
try one.
nuggets.
50 nuggets is a lot,
You get
man.
that. You get the bun. I get extra tartar on the fucking fish fillet. You get the fish fillet
Yeah,
patty
fish fillet's
itself.
small.
Yo, for
though.
anybody listening, if you guys have a Porta Subs, where you guys from, please let us know what your sandwich is. Like, tell us what you get when you go to Porta Subs. Steve gets the most simple fucking sandwich I've ever heard of in my
You
entire
piece of
goddamn
shit.
life.
Fuck
What do
you.
you get?
I got a hot pastrami, toasted with ranch.
That's it.
That's it.
Nothing else, just ranch.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with it. It's
I'm a
just
simple
fucking
man.
simple. We went. I was at work and we go and I get my coworker's order, and she's like, "Yeah, I want a BLT sub fucking lettuce. What was it? Sub spinach for lettuce. Let me get mayo. Like all these other fucking weird things." I was like, "Bro, just fucking lettuce, tomato, cheese, fucking mustard, mayo. Call it a fucking day. Be normal.
I don't want any
Come
of
on,
that.
people. What are you doing?" Or
Hot
be like Steve,
pastrami.
get fucking one thing on top of it.
Hot pastrami and ranch. They love me over there. Simplest order of the day. JP, when's the
Every
last
single
you had
time.
some Porta
Every single
Subs?
time. Do you want anything else? Nope, just ranch. You sure? Yep, just ranch.
How long ago? When was the last time you had Porta Subs, JP?
It's been a minute, but usually when I go there, I just get it's just like basically like their hot Italian.
They have a new bread that's amazing.
Oh, this shit was good.
It's like garlic something, garlic herb.
What's your
It's fucking spectacular.
What's your favorite sandwich place to go to though?
Capriati's.
Capriati's?
Yeah,
We got one
pastrami.
Capriati's. What about you, JP?
For subs,
For just if you're getting a sub sandwich, where are you going?
oh man, I think usually Jimmy John's.
Oh, we got a Jimmy John's
pretty
vote.
good. Jimmy John's.
I go
pretty good.
Firehouse. Firehouse subs is probably my favorite.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that like that too. I always get the gargantuan from Jimmy John's.
Yeah.
I feel like it's so good.
It is. No, that's fucking.
It's a gargantuan.
It's
You know-
gargantuan.
The issue out here in Vegas is the sub sandwiches all fucking suck. Because there's no like.
Whoa, I mean,
Oh
I mean,
I wasn't ready for that.
I think sometimes the best sub sandwiches can come from pizza shops, but I think we're also slacking on that. So
Oh, 100%. But there's some like old school like Italian delis in fucking Michigan. Dude, the fucking submarine sandwiches are so goddamn good. Oh,
Fucking a sub sandwich sounds so fucking good right now.
JP, you're originally from Vegas, right?
no, I'm from Columbus, Ohio.
Oh fuck, that's right.
Oh, he's
Get that
another
stink
Ohio
on you.
boy. No.
How long you been? You've been out here for a minute
Yep.
though.
Yeah, like 10 years.
Let me talk like some of the people we know from Ohio. Well, how you doing
Well,
there,
what
Bucko?
the hell?
What in the hell are you doing?
They all fucking.
That's
Don't
out,
get me
that's out,
started.
that's out in the country.
It's exactly how he sounds. I don't know why, or where the fuck he is from, but that's how he sounds.
I remember I went to Cincinnati and flew into Kentucky because Cincinnati, metropolitan area, no airport. So I've been to Kentucky, but only because I was flying into Cincinnati.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
disgusting.
Cincinnati haven't airport at all.
No, it shares. They share an airport.
Oh,
Stackhouse.
Apparently,
yes.
No, go ahead, JP.
I was gonna say apparently Detroit style pizza and Detroit actually has a lot of Detroit style things that are really good.
Don't get me fucking started on Detroit.
No, get him
style
started.
pizza.
He just showed me a picture the other day. He's like, "This is what a real fucking Detroit style looks like." Stackhouse.
It was so
Do you see
fucking
fucking
annoying.
sauce all over the fucking top of this
Where does
pizza?
that sauce come from?
Somebody added it.
So, dude, someone in Detroit must have just been like, "We need to put sauce on our pizza," and
Yeah,
not in
somebody-
between the cheese and the
somebody
crust.
added
We just
it.
want it on top.
I think it's probably the same situation as to why if you order a calzone versus a stromboli at a pizza shop, they'll be the opposite if you order it from another pizza shop, and it just drives me crazy. But I mean,
Which one
I
do you
don't know.
prefer, Stromboli or calzone?
Well, it depends on
Proper,
which one.
proper,
You
proper.
know,
Like the actual fucking.
that's the messed up thing is it's like the way that people define it. It's so different everywhere that there's not really
Okay,
a proper.
here's how we're gonna.
It's crazy.
The one that's like a folded up little pizza. What do you call that?
That's a calzone.
Thank you.
Stromboli.
Okay, the way that the big difference to me. Look, here's the big difference to me, and
Mustard.
This I think this is a recognizable difference. It's whether the sauce is on the inside or the outside.
It's fair.
I've seen what you just described as a calzone cut into strips with no sauce on the inside and a pan of sauce on the outside, and I've seen a pizza place call that a stromboli.
Isn't Stromboli also though like just
Doesn't
sheets
have
of
more shit?
ham and mustard?
Yeah,
Right.
Mustard.
it's like a sandwich. I feel.
Listen, any Stromboli worth its fucking worth is gonna have mustard. Don't even fucking try it.
What in the heck?
That's what I was gonna say. It's like there's ham and shit, like you just said. And there's mustard on the side. Like
No, there's mustard in it.
it's in it.
Mhm.
So
Look, here he goes. He's gonna go look it up now.
here's the thing that I've noticed though out here in Vegas, what you just the shape, what you described, like a pizza folded over in half, is what's
Yeah.
recognized as a calzone, and a stromboli is generally more square with fillings inside.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
They're both filled, but you know, but it's
I know what you mean.
if you look this up, you'll just find all kinds of different answers, and you're just like, I never even thought that you would even define it that way.
I'll tell you one fucking thing. A fucking sandwich sounds really good now.
Yeah, I had a salad for dinner. I would have much rather had a Stromboli.
What were you calling me for? You said my name.
What's going on in the chat? Nothing?
Nothing. It's quiet night. Quiet night.
Damn, I wanted to see if your chatters call them subs, hoagies. What are they calling them over there? All sorts of different
I
names.
said po' boy one day, and someone was like, "What the fuck is that?" And I was like, "What?"
Po' boy is like a sandwich with like shrimps.
Yeah.
Scrimps.
You can get lobster in a po' boy too, though.
True.
People here would call that a lobster roll.
I played. So I tried to play Outriders, and I booted it up, and I started playing. I just did random on everything, character creation, and like the name, everything, just random. I don't care. And the tutorial was so slow, I just couldn't fucking even do it. So then I played Tourist with the Y, and that's like a 8-bit like puzzle game that's on Game Pass. Highly recommend. Quick play, nice and easy. Really
Tourist?
enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. Correct. I say nice and easy, but there are some puzzles that will kind of fucking get you aggravated, but it's a puzzle game.
It's a puzzle game. They got to be like that. In chat, I Am Fate
I
itself
saw.
says subs from Virginia. Virginia sub? What do you guys have up there that makes them so special, Jackson?
No, he's saying the name.
Oh.
Saying that's what they call it.
Oh, okay.
And then I played Star Wars Fallen Order. Or Star Wars
Nice.
Fallen Jedi. Is that what it's called?
Okay. Yes.
What the fuck's it called?
You're talking about the newest one with the dude. It's like Dark Souls kind of.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
There you go.
With
Okay.
the guy from Shameless.
Yes, and Gotham. He plays the Joker.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
he does.
I never fucking knew that was him. Oh my god, I feel like an idiot.
You should feel like an idiot
Yeah, dude, it's
most
pretty
of the
cool.
time because you are dumb.
I never realized that was him.
You are dumb. That's it. I'm not enjoying it at all.
What's wrong with it? Why are you
What?
not enjoying it? Is it the fights?
The fighting is any game that allows enemies to disrupt your fighting animation but then does not allow you to interrupt your enemy's fighting animation can go fuck itself. Because multiple times I'm having enemies just fucking like fuck me in the corner over and fucking over again. Just keep hitting me. Like I get up and I get fucking hit.
Just parry them.
Oh, just
Yeah, you can parry
them.
just-
Why did I think of that? You fucking idiot. Just
Don't be
parry
mad at
them.
me because you can't parry it.
I'm in the middle of an attack, and so like one of them hits me, and that interrupts my animation. Why won't their animation get interrupted?
Listen, I'm someone that's played Dark Souls
Why
and
won't
Sekiro.
their animation get interrupted?
Why was your mic clearer when you did that?
I don't know. Maybe it's using my. No, it says XR. So fucking annoying.
Did
I'm
you
not-
fight? Did you fight Ogdu Bogdu yet?
Excuse me. Those words don't make any. Those words aren't words. I've been on this earth
anyone-
36 years and no one's ever said those words to me before. And I don't believe that those are words.
You
I think
haven't.
You're just
What do you
making
mean?
them
You've
up.
never seen Ogdu Bogdu? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Frankenculture podcast, brought to you by Ogdu Bogdu.
I like BD1. He's a fun robot. But I feel like one of the first powers you would be taught as a Jedi is the Force push. And like, it's not even on the fucking tree yet. Like, I think I'm getting to a point in the game where I'll learn it. But like, how do I have the ability to slow my enemies and objects down, but not push them? What the fuck?
You sound so upset about this.
I was playing, and at one point, like I just kept getting fucked. Like no matter how much like rolling.
Hey, that's better
Oh,
than a drugstore
thanks for
toy.
the follow. No matter how many times I was like parrying and fucking rolling, I was getting just like fucked. So, and Oliver's there, and he's like, "Good try, good try, try again." And I was like,
Fuck yeah, Oliver.
Thanks, pal. So then I'll just fucking for a fight. Like, here's the other thing: the loading time is fucking ridiculous. It's a Game Pass game, so it's on my fucking hard drive, and we got these new goddamn systems that are supposed to speed everything up. Why the fuck is it still taking like a minute and a half to load this game after I die? I don't even feel like fucking playing at this point. Like the whole experience is just ruined from the moment I fucking boot it up to the moment I leave. Like I'm just like hate playing it at this point. Like April.
It's really funny you're saying all this stuff because I actually really liked that game.
Oh my god, I hate you.
My biggest issue with that game was that it was too short.
How? It's not. I'm just like not having fun. I don't feel like a Jedi. Like, and I feel like
But, okay, like I mean, once you once you get the parrying down really well, it's like so smooth. I thought they did a really good job with that game.
no,
I
I
thought
bump it
the
down to
whole-
story mode after I die like 3 times. I'm like, I'm not fucking doing this again because it takes a minute and a half. All my gaming time is so limited. Like, what the like? Why am I doing this to myself? I think I
Steve,
might just keep it in story mode this whole time. I saw the chat. I don't care.
Have you never played like Dark Souls or any of those games either?
No, because I like to have fun.
I
What's
agree with
so-
you. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
what's so
I'm
fucking
not gonna.
crazy?
I'm not shaming you for this. It's all JP that's shaming you. I'm not.
JP,
I'm
is
just saying.
Star Wars shaming me.
I'm a big Dark Souls fan too.
What's your favorite Dark Souls?
Just all of them.
Okay, what's your
They're all
least favorite
good.
Dark Souls?
But okay, hold on, because you know what?
I don't
Like,
I don't have one.
I
I've
do
played- I
feel
think I've
like
played all
It
of
was
them.
trash. I just want to put that out there.
What? I thought Dark Souls 2 was like beautiful and I thought it was super good. Really?
I like.
I mean,
Dark
there's
Souls
not
3.
really like
Dark Souls 3
major.
is-
Fuck you, Levi. I
To
do
me, it's not
feel
like
Hang on, let
Go
him
ahead.
talk.
I didn't know what was going on.
there's not like major like differences between them to me. I like them all. I also actually really like I played and I also beat Bloodborne. If you consider that,
It's part of
even though
like
it's
the
yeah, even though it's not Dark Souls,
the
like
Blood Souls or whatever the fuck they call it.
the Blood Echoes.
Some
I think
shit
that's what
like
they call
that.
them.
Yeah,
But I mean, that could have been. It was a different style, but I think
more fast.
I liked the art style of
Yeah.
Bloodborne even better than Dark Souls, and I love the way Dark Souls looks too.
I've always wanted to finish playing Bloodborne. I played a little bit of it and I really liked it, and then I got on PC and never went back to my PS4.
I also played Sekiro, which is super
That's
super
my favorite.
cool. I didn't beat that one just simply because I put it down after a while, but man, like that game is
Fucking
just
great.
awesome.
Whenever we get that new one, what is it, Elden Ring? I'm looking forward to it. Steve, what have you been trying to say?
That's like new from
It's
them,
supposed to be,
from
yeah.
software.
Something from them.
If I was going into a Dark Souls game, I understand that it's a Dark Souls game. Like I get it. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yes.
I understand that I'm supposed to feel like helpless and just continue doing barrel rolls throughout the fucking level and like everything is OP. These are fucking stormtroopers. These are like the worst of the fucking worst. Like, and yeah, it's great when I can like mow them down, but suddenly they have the fucking like battle acumen to fucking like hijack me and I'll shoot at fucking one. Like,
You become a lot
What?
stronger in that game too. It like difficulty wise, it's not comparable to Dark Souls at all.
No.
Like it's super soft. Like the setup is similar though. The parry setup. So the fighting style is obviously
I think the fighting is fucking horrible. 100%.
You know what game? Do you know what game I had a hard time learning the parry in? Was Zelda. Learning the parry in Zelda was harder to me than any other parry in any game.
That's easy. You know what else is easy? All the Arkham Asylum games. Like, it's not like I don't understand the parrying system of a video game.
No.
It's just like in this, it's not intuitive, and it just doesn't fucking feel good.
what I will say about the differences is that when you play the Fallen Order, it's almost like if you press to parry as soon as like say it's two lightsabers, as soon as the lightsabers hit each other, it's almost like it gives you it's almost like the window's more open, so you actually have to press it earlier than when they're gonna do it. And
that's lame.
Sekiro, for instance, if you press it the second your swords hit each other or whatever weapons they're using, it's like boom, like spot on.
Yeah, you have to do it right on time, otherwise it doesn't count. So that one, yeah, that makes sense then.
But it feels like Sekiro, for instance, feels more
Yeah,
accurate with that parry
exactly.
system.
Look at Steve. Like you can
It-
see his blood pressure rising as we talk about this.
I wanted to like it. I really did. Whoa. Feed your fucking animals. Amateur hour, dude. The fuck?
No, someone knocked.
Who's at your house?
Rob ordered food, I think.
Ooh, what'd he get? A
Who
grinder?
got? What'd you get? Oh, he got a bunch of drinks.
The fuck?
Looks like boba. Yeah, it's boba.
You drinking a Modelo at 8 o'clock at night?
No, we're gonna drink fucking energy drinks out of coffee or out of what's it called? Dutch Bros coffee cups.
JP's wild.
Like that.
Was it? Oh, thanks, dude.
Is that PP?
It's called a share tea.
I would have been so mad if I fucking spent money on that game. I'm
I
so
cannot believe you
happy
dislike it that much. I feel
I'm
like you
so
need to give it
happy
more of a chance.
that EA. Oh, I'm gonna continue playing it because I don't have anything else right now. Like, if anything, I might download Squadrons. But I'm so happy
That
EA
game I still want to play.
is
I wanna play
going
that
to be out of the fucking like Star Wars game soon. What is it, like 2 years? Because fuck that.
Did EA alone make that one though? I thought EA and someone else made that one together.
EA's still involved.
It's true.
Respawn.
Yeah, there you go.
What else did you do?
As of
Respawn?
right now, what rating do you give it out of 10?
Like a 6.
Oh, that's not that bad then.
It's only
it's
going
bad,
down.
but
Unless something happens where it's like fucking spectacular, it ain't going up.
don't you get to like make your own lightsaber and shit?
Yeah, I've done it. I made it orange.
Oh, so you picked a shit color.
Fuck you. I'm looking at, okay, Respawn has made Apex Legends, huge success. Medal of Honor, Titanfall 1 and 2. What's that face for, Sackhouse? This is
Those were all solid games.
you know what that game does make me question? Why, like, the villains of like all the live action Star Wars have always been like humans. Like in Phantom Menace, it would have been so much more interesting if Darth Maul was played by a Jar Jar, by Gungan. Think about it.
That's true. Jedi Knight,
It's-
Jedi Outcast. There's the dude that has like the T-Rex head.
Is that a cartoon?
No, it's a Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast there was a Jedi Knight series of games. Really
I don't know
good.
what that is.
And it's not super difficult to play like this one that you're playing.
It's not even that it's super difficult. It's just super fucking annoying. I legit like
JP,
grabbed my
JP,
fucking
if you had to give it a
controller
grade, what would you
yesterday,
grade it?
and I was just like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
I mean, I thought it was at least an 8.
You're only 2 points off, Steve. You could be there by the end.
JP hasn't been doing the show long enough with us to know he should have just went full 10 out of 10 just to fucking watch me blow up. I thought it was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that's when you're supposed to hit him with. I mean, honestly, it's one of my favorite games ever made.
Roll your sleeve up and you have a Fallen Order.
IGN gave it a 9.
I did. So, okay, I went and looked.
Oh boy.
So I was like, is it just me? Like, am I wrong in this, thinking that this game isn't fucking that great? But I'm not. There's like you go to the Metacritic and it is like, there's a lot of people that are like, this game's okay, not fucking fantastic. That's all. 7.6 user score. All right. Negative. There's 213 negative reviews on Metacritic.
That's an
We're stacked.
81 Metascore.
Wait, I'm gonna read a 0. And this guy gave it 0. This is a great game. Good story, good action, and good music. Good job, EA. 0.
What did
IGN's
you say it was on Metacritic?
7.6 user score. 79 critics.
Damn.
Sprout just made a noise. We also all watched Mortal Kombat. I wish.
That they played that song me too.
What'd you guys all think?
Is this spoiler free?
I don't think
Is
I
it
don't think that
spoiler-free?
we've ever done a spoiler free thing.
Oh,
Let's hear what the fearless leader has to say. I say we just ruin it for everybody else because we saw it.
Okay, I'll tell you what. We're gonna give it a couple seconds here. And then if you don't want to have anything spoiled, fast forward 2 minutes. So we're going to talk about this movie for 2 minutes.
Spoilers,
then,
at least.
Okay, and then in 2 minutes, we're still talking about it. I'll stop and go, hey, we're still talking about this. Fast forward another 2 minutes. Actually,
Okay.
give it 5 minutes. Let's talk about it 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes is cool.
All right, here we go. What is there to spoil in this fucking movie? It's a goddamn Mortal Kombat movie. Everything's kind of like...
So, okay, for those that are Mortal Kombat fans, the story got changed quite a bit for this movie, but it was fucking solid still. I really enjoyed it. I love that they
There's a lot
added
of hate
Scorpion.
for this movie.
There was, because they changed a lot. They changed a lot of that story. Because I know that me and who was it that was talking about Mortal Kombat that one time, and you were like, "Holy fuck, you know about Mortal Kombat?" Fuck, I don't know, but there's a lot that they changed, and even though it's really different, it was still really good to me. I enjoyed the fuck out of it. I loved that Scorpion's backstory was in there. Don't like that Sub-Zero was like a god, but I thought it was cool how the fights went with him, so pass for me. Cabal looked sick as fuck.
Cabal's voice
Kano
was
was
cool too.
Yeah. And then fucking Kano was great.
Yeah.
Kano was
best
fucking
acting
awesome.
for sure.
Oh,
Best acting,
100%.
yeah.
Him and Scorpion. The dude that played Scorpion was solid, but I guess that guy's like a really famous actor, so.
I think like as cool as some of the other characters are, I think that Cabal looked the best.
Oh, Cabal was
design-wise.
fucking great.
Like I thought he looks super cool. They did so much cool stuff with him.
But
anytime that Vinny Jones gets more work, I'm all for it. He's the, what is it, Raikio?
Reiko, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. He was that's all he does the whole time. Didn't say a word. The power thing was kind of cool. I like how they talked about how they got all their abilities instead of just being like they trained to get them. They kind of just get them because they're going to be in that tournament. I thought that was kind of cool. A little twist.
Yeah.
I thought the guy that played Liu Kang fit the character really well. Kung Lao was also a really good fit when he gets his soul.
I didn't like Liu Kang.
You didn't like Liu Kang? I thought that he
No.
fit perfectly for the character.
He was the first part of the movie where I was like, oh, maybe that's what everybody has a problem with. As soon as he came on, dude, I was like, nah, dude, that's
I will say that me and Cindy were watching it, and then when they showed him fight, I was like, yo, this dude's fucking jacked, bro. I thought this dude was gonna be like a little beanstalk. He comes out, he's shredded. I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
I
his
think-
weight, he's definitely
Did you guys like Kung
They
Lao's
definitely-
fatality?
guy's pretty muscular.
Oh, it was fucking sick.
I liked how they added like fatalities for some of the characters, like Kung Lao, Scorpion. Jack's getting his arms taken off a whole nother way was fucking sick. I liked his little
think
bitch
all of
arms when he
that
first
looked
gets the
good.
metal ones.
So is Cole Young like a character in the fucking video games?
Nope, he's entirely new because that was one of the big issues people were having. He's an entirely new made up character for this movie.
But I feel like
But-
okay, we've
but
done
they
it where
tied him
we
in
followed
super
like all this
well.
other shit. Yeah, I was 100% okay with it.
So in the newest Mortal Kombat, if you guys don't give a
2
fuck
minutes.
about story of Mortal Kombat, right?
No.
Scorpion goes back in time and tells Scorpion another, like in the past, to help them out. So in a way, this was like a nod to that, where he's another version of Scorpion almost, and Scorpion from the past is like, "Yo, dog, they cool. I'm gonna fight with you to kill this guy. Let's do it." So I thought that was cool. It almost seemed like that, like it was like another way to go about that. Scorpion was just fucking sick though. Even though he's in it for like 2 scenes, he was fucking cool as shit.
1 minute warning.
So Cole Young, I mean, I think biggest spoiler of the movie, Cole Young is Johnny Cage.
No, next movie. Is there another movie? Like they going about another movie?
Yeah, I mean they're gonna try.
Cole, yeah. So there's gonna be, I think, from what a friend told me, I think there's gonna be like 3 sequels to this.
I feel like they're gonna
But-
add him in the cast. Like I think that's why, because they say they need to go find the new fighters, and then at the end he's like, "Oh, I'm going to Hollywood," and then they show the Cage poster on the wall. So I think they're gonna go get
Right.
him.
Well, it's either that
Or
he
he
just
is.
is Johnny Cage in this storyline, and it's not because this is like a prequel to to the movie that everybody knows and loves, right?
I don't think.
Basically.
I think this is like a reboot, is
Well,
how
it's
I've understood it.
right.
Yeah.
It's like a reboot, but like the events that occur in this movie are pretty much a prequel. They have to go find the rest of the fighters. I mean, yeah, they could change a lot here, and they did change a lot for
JP,
this
hold
movie.
on.
But what's up?
Fast forward another 5 minutes if you don't want any spoilers for Mortal Kombat. We're still talking about it.
Somebody's gonna
5
get
more minutes.
wrecked.
Go ahead, JP.
But the way that I took it was because he's already a mixed martial artist, and that was basically like Johnny Cage's thing. He was a Hollywood actor that was also a martial artist. I just figured that this was the prequel, and he's going to become Johnny Cage.
Mm.
I don't know though, because that was already on a poster on the wall. So maybe I'm wrong about that.
I'm on Polygon, and there's just
Mhm.
like little like bulletin point headlines, and the second one is "It's Cole Young secretly Johnny Cage." No,
That was a big thing. A lot of people thought that or think that. That is another thing that people are saying. Things
Lack
that I'm
of
looking forward to.
robots. Where's Cyrex? Where's
So, listen. Okay, that's what I was
I don't
about to
even
get
care.
into. Is
Those are the
I'm
worst
excited for the
characters.
next one because now
You like the fucking
we get
robots, don't
Kuai
you?
Liang, Sub-Zero's brother, as Sub-Zero, and then we get the rest of the fucking that clan, which turns into the fucking Sector and Cyrax and all them. That
The
means we could get
worst.
Noob Saibot, because Bihan's dead. Oh my god, there's so many characters I could bring out now. I love
Where's-
Mortal Kombat.
Where's Melina? Where's Katana?
Melina's dead.
Where's Baraka?
I was really hoping he was going to be in the movie.
Honestly, I feel like the cast of Mortal Kombat characters they used was perfect.
I
It
agree.
Didn't go too crazy. Like you're not gonna. It makes sense to have sequels. Like
If-
you're not gonna have Shao Kahn show up, or like any of that bullshit.
No, it's
Goro looked
it's
fucking awesome.
yeah, dude. That the whole I really enjoyed it. Honestly, my rating's going to be way higher. I gave it like an 8. Like I enjoyed it from beginning to end. I didn't have any complaints. Like there's parts that I was like, "Oh, this is kind of weird," but I'm here for it. Solid movie.
JP, what would you give it?
I do want to say first of all, yeah, I think that that's not right. The whole Johnny Cage theory that I had, but I do agree with you that he is gonna go to Hollywood and find him and be like, oh hey dude, look, you're badass, like help us kill these people.
It's gonna be the Miz.
What rating do I give it? I mean, I think it was like a 7. I feel like I'm like on the higher end of reviews too. Like my 7s would be other people's 6s. But yeah, I would give it like it was a good movie. It was enjoyable to me, and how I feel about it is that it was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see where they take the story.
Steven?
Oh, I'm gonna go right in the middle. 7.5. It was cheesy. It was violent and
Fucking
gory.
copped out.
There was tons of swearing. It was fun to make fun of. It was good. It was a good movie. Like
Are we still spoiling things, or do we run out of time?
we got 2 minutes.
That part when Kung Lao takes that fucking egg roll, and he's like, "Oh, you fucking cunt!" That shit was great.
I just like in the very beginning, when like Scorpion fucking takes that, just jabs the guy down in the fucking skull, like very violent. But there is a lot to like mock and make fun of. Like we watched it. Chase came over because they're gonna talk about this on
Franken-nerd.
But I was like, I forget what Chase said. He's like, well, it was like a Suicide Squad type thing because when the shit with Jax happens and then he's just like gone, and April was like, is this Suicide Squad? And Chase was like, no, this is a good movie. I'm like, are you sure about that? You're using terms. I'm not sure you know what you mean by those terms. Like, again, it wasn't horrible, but it's not like the best. It's the stuff that's been coming out on HBO Max has been very like fun and just.
Would you rather, if you had to watch one again, would you rather watch Mortal Kombat or Godzilla vs. Kong? Mortal Kombat, right?
No, I'd watch Godzilla again.
No, I'm not saying you wouldn't. But I'm saying if you had to watch the 2 again, which one would you watch? Godzilla. See, I enjoyed Mortal Kombat more, but again, that's because I'm a fanboy of the franchise.
Godzilla's great.
It was
It has
good.
a 44 meta score.
Yeah, no, it's got a real shit rating.
Which one?
And
Mortal Kombat or?
Mortal Kombat.
I think it has a much better rating on Rotten Tomatoes though. Last time I looked, it was pretty high.
I was excited for both those, but like Steve said, the HBO stuff that's been coming out has been fucking badass.
And mind numbing. All right. No more. No
Oh
more
wait,
talk.
hold on. I also.
Are you
not.
gonna
It's no
spoil
spoiler.
something?
I also
No
really,
spoiler.
I also really liked Jax.
Oh, yeah.
Character wise, and the actor that played him, I think he did a really cool job.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Stackhouse gave it an 8. JP gave it a 7. I'm right in the middle. 7.5. Stackhouse. What's coming out this week?
This week, the weekly releases are on April 28th, you'll be getting Alpha Particle for PC. Genshin Impact makes its debut on the PS5. On April 29th, you will get Layers of Fear VR for PSVR. I always wanted to play that game. I never played Layers of Fear. I heard it was really good. Legend of the Keepers for PC, Switch, and Stadia. There's our Stadia of the week. And you'll get Total War Rome Remastered for the PC. And then on April 30th, the new Pokemon Snap comes out
Yeah.
on April 30th.
It did.
Already?
Mhm.
Holy fuck.
It was supposed to come out
And
I
then-
think, last week. Or it was supposed to come out on the 23rd. I think it got pushed to the 30th.
But no, yeah. So on April 30th, you'll get the new Pokemon Snap on the Switch, and Returnal on the PS5. I have not heard of this one.
Returnal's
I wanna check that out.
a PS5 exclusive. I believe it's one of the first next-gen
PS5.
games. Yeah. Supposed to be...
Oh, I do remember hearing about this game.
What's it look like, Stackhouse? Lay it out for us.
All right, let me see. I'm going to try and do my best audio thing here for you. You guys got a cool... So the cool picture you get when you look it up is you got a chick in a spacesuit. And then behind her, there's a smashed spacesuit, like, helmets. And then on one of the helmets, you see full, like, person in a spacesuit. And then in front of her, it says Returnal in yellow lettering.
You're so fucking stupid. Returnal is a third-person shooter video game featuring roguelike elements and covering the psychological horror genre. Set in a futuristic science fiction setting, the player controls Celine, a space pilot equipped with a suit and armed with high-tech weapons who is stranded on the alien planet Artropes and stuck in a time loop.
Levi, we
Every
were talking
death,
about you.
Celine is resurrected following a pattern of traversing across foreign environments and combating extraterrestrial entities with growing visions in an ever-changing world. So it seems like a third-person Hades.
Hades was solid.
Set in spookies.
Set in spookies.
None of us have a PS5, so
No one's playing it.
don't look to us.
It looks cool though. I mean, even just the screenshots. Like I'm looking at this alien right now, and he looks like a mixture. It's like an alien looks like a mixture of like Carnage, and there's like these like tentacles coming out of his back, and
Wasn't-
he's got like a glowing red chest and like a ton of teeth and stuff. Like
Wasn't Venom supposed to have like a second part that had Carnage in it?
Yeah, it's still coming out. It's coming out.
Is it still coming out?
Yeah. It's called Venom. There Will Be Carnage.
Fuck yes. Can't wait.
2021. September 24. What is happening?
I don't know.
Get control of your house.
Listen. All right. Okay, it's silent now.
September 24th, the next Venom comes out. Let's get into news.
Levi, you've lost your fucking job. You've been fucking fired.
So we talked a little bit about it last week. And Cyberpunk had huge financial year or I'm sorry, CD Projekt Red had a huge financial year, and we come to find out that only 30,000 copies of Cyberpunk were actually refunded out of that 13 million. So anybody that's out there that's talking a bunch of shit, 1% of the copies sold, less than 1%, were actually returned.
It's actually nuts when you think about how much backlash there was when that game came out.
Yeah. 13.7 copies sold, only 30,000 refunds.
That sounds like a really like average number of potential refunds, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a very good point. I wonder like what the usual like return is.
But no, I think that's just like we talked about it last week. They made the the quickest turnaround, right? Like for selling a game and then getting the money back.
Oh yeah,
They had the quickest in that. They set the record for that, and then they had barely any returns. Like that's fucking huge. And yeah, like there was so much shit that came out about that game off the rip. People talked all kinds of shit, and then it still ended up being solid.
Yeah, I still need to go through
Good shit, CD.
Complete it. Maybe that's what I'll do instead of playing that shit Star Wars game that JP fucking loves.
Stop shitting on JP's game, dude.
Moving on, Game Pass has surpassed 23 million subscribers. They've gained an additional 5 million users since January. That's fucking crazy.
Xbox fucking hit the nail on the head, dude.
Again, we're huge Game Pass supporters. And this
is
a pretty light news week, by the way. Nothing.
Game Pass is awesome.
Game Pass is one of the best things that I've ever paid. I never played fucking Wreckfest until like 2 weeks ago because it was on Game Pass.
How is it?
It's pretty fun. Crashing cars is always a good time.
Okay, I'm gonna download it.
I have a good time with it, so I think you might. It's no Twisted Metal.
No, what is?
It's no, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you what. If they really want to sell some PlayStation units, give me Twisted
Metal. Yeah, Twisted Metal would be. Could
Twisted
you imagine?
Metal Black is amazing. That was like.
What if they've been working this whole time on a new Twisted Metal and you don't even know? They have a PS. What if they have a PS5 collector's edition?
There's supposed to be a live action television show. I believe we talked about.
Oh, we did talk about
that. PlayStation Now, which is their live streaming service.
I've used PlayStation Now in the past. I can tell you all from fucking experience, it's shit.
I did too. With a very
it's garbage.
I actually got to beta test it.
Oh.
And then like used it again later. And yeah, it just even
a lot of people give Stadia shit for having like input lag and shit like that. PS Now was the founder of fucking doing shit like that.
Or just dropping you out of a game completely.
Yeah. I remember I tried to play I don't even remember the game, but I was like, oh, let me try this. And it was awful. Literally awful.
I tried to play a Sonic game and it just kept dropping me out of the game.
Yeah, I used it, I think, pretty close to when it first came out. And not that the internet connection I had was great at the time, but I didn't have a good experience. Let's just put it that way.
So what are we getting now? 1080p games on PS Now?
Correct.
When I read that, my first thought, yeah. So my first thought was like, oh, that sounds like it'll be less fun. Like it's probably gonna be harder to run. But I don't know.
How the fuck are you going to do that, PlayStation?
The difference between their streaming services is that Xbox lets you download the game.
The other issue that I had with it was I called them because it was basically unplayable at the time for me, and they did not want to refund me for that month at all.
PlayStation doesn't do refunds ever. Like it's so hard to get it's so hard to get refunds through them.
But with something like that, like I think that they should be fair with that, because it's like you're gonna have all different types of internet connections, all different types of issues, and it's like if somebody calls you within their first month and they're like, "Hey, this is just not working. I wanted to try it. I wanted to try your service," then they
What
should be
were-
helping those people out.
What were we talking about just like a few weeks ago about them doing refunds? That was like a big thing, big deal because
Was
they don't do
Cyberpunk.
refunds. Yeah, it was Cyberpunk. Okay,
Yeah, and Cyberpunk's still not even on their PlayStation store.
their store.
Yeah,
Fuck
which
you, PlayStation.
yeah,
Whatever. We obviously didn't need them to sell that game.
100%. All right, we're gonna close
Death.
it out. We're hammering through news today. Again, nothing crazy this week, but we're gonna
No.
close it out with Stackhouse's Fun House
Destiny
of
2 House
Death,
of Horrors.
House of Horrors, Destiny, Transmogrify,
So-
Fusion. I played my Fusion card.
You, have you guys played
JP,
anything that
hold
has
on.
transmog?
Hold on, JP. You ever play Yu-Gi-Oh?
Like as a video game or the card game?
Either.
Well, yeah, I guess it's not helpful. Not really. I like had some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but
Yu-Gi-Oh's where it's at.
what?
Are you a Magic guy? You play Magic?
No, I used to collect Pokemon cards and was really into the Pokemon video games, so
Fair.
that was always like the go-to card game to me.
Yu-Gi-Oh is so good.
It is. Stackhouse, get into it. What's going on in Destiny 2?
Anybody here ever played a game that has transmog where you can make a piece of armor look like another piece of armor that you've had in the past,
Yeah.
like cosmetically? 100% cosmetically, doesn't do anything for the game. Doesn't change
Yes.
how the game plays. Doesn't change your loot drops. Doesn't change anything. Just makes it look pretty. Well, Destiny 2 has never had that. Every other MMO has that, and that's what they want to be, is an MMO, action MMO, whatever you want to call it. They're finally getting it. It'll be here for next season's updates. It's a big clusterfuck. It's not what anyone thought it would be. So, like I said, for anybody that doesn't know what transmog is, you get to take a piece of gear you've had before and use that gear to make your other piece of gear look like that. So to do that in Destiny, you're going to have to do a bunch of different shit. You're going to have to kill people to get a currency called Synth Strand. Then you got to spend your Synth Strand on bounties that drop Synth Cord. So we got a second currency. Then you got to convert the Synth Cord at a loom in the tower that makes Synth Weave. So you got a third currency. And then you can use that to unlock a piece to then use as a glamour piece. So that's the first thing that's done. There's no need for it to be a grind to do that. And then you can only unlock, I think, 20 pieces next season. And then 10 pieces every season after that, which is fucking stupid. Because you're capping the amount of pieces you can use every season. And there's like 500 pieces per character. And then you can just use money to do that instead of doing the whole grind. Synth Weave will cost 300 silver, which is the in-game currency that you can use your money for.
This is stupid.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's
I don't like your segment.
no, it's that, and honestly, that's it. That's literally the whole thing. Like, that's all of it. It's dumb. It's literally pointless. And I know there's people out there that are like, oh, well, this makes sense because you're not paying a monthly subscription like you are for Final Fantasy and WoW. But we've played the game for fucking 4 years. We've unlocked all those pieces. They just got rid of a bunch of shit in the game. Like, come on, guys. Give the fans something here.
Do you think they're just running out of ideas?
I don't think they're running out of ideas. I think that they're trying to make money. I think it's literally a cash grab for people to use silver. Because that's a long... Like, from the amount of steps that there is, it may not seem long, but I'm pretty sure, knowing Bungie, getting that currency is going to be difficult. It's going to take time to get that currency, and I don't know how much you need, but it's probably going to be at least like 100, 150. You turn that in, then you got to get the bounty, and then you got to do the bounty, which is probably going to be a grind to get the next piece that you can go get. It's going to be way easier to just pay for it. So I think it's a way to be like, let's just buy some silver, guys. Get the fucking thing now. Don't do the quest. I don't know. Like I said, I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy, and that you can literally buy any piece of gear as long as it's for your class, and you can instantly use that on any piece of gear you want to make it look like that. Like, it's way smoother. Yeah, it's dumb. Big dumb on Bungie's part. Bungie making a lot of mistakes. In my eyes, at least. Look at Steve. Look at that face. You guys can't see it, but he's got a look of disgust on his face.
I'm just disappointed. I'm not
Me
mad
too.
at Bungie. I'm just disappointed in Bungie.
Me too.
We expect
just
more
you.
of you, Bungie.
That's what I made a joke to someone in Discord earlier. I was like, man, you know what? This whole time I said I was a fan of Bungie. I think I was just a fan of when they were with Activision.
Which is shocking because Activision sucks too.
Fucking sus. But yeah, that's it from Destiny for this week. Tune in next week. We might have some more news if they fuck up again.
Oh, I'm sure they will. They have 7 whole days not to do it. GP,
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Any final thought about that Destiny nonsense?
But you like transmog though, right? It's just the system that's jacked up.
Yeah, I love transmog because, like I said, like there's pieces of gear that you can't use anymore. There's no reason to use them. They just look cool. So you just take the look of it and put it on your gear. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, so you can just look cool all the fucking time instead of being like, well, I got this fucking stupid piece, but it's got good stats.
Do you have to go back, like for instance, like a piece of gear that came from an old raid? Do you have to go back and do that raid and get that gear first?
Nope. So as long as you've as long as you've unlocked it in the past, you have it in your collection. Like you can pull a piece of gear currently. So that's the thing. Like that gear is already there. Like you have the gear that you just go grab, but you're only able to unlock a certain amount of those pieces now per season. So every 3 months you can unlock 10 pieces, or just buy them. But yeah, you're capped if you're going to earn it.
The first game that I really experienced transmog in was World of Warcraft, and I thought it was cool when they did that because you had to actually go, but regardless of your level, you had to actually go back with the group a lot of the times and go collect that random drop from a raid. And even though your group was like overpowered in that raid, it was still kind of brought back like a similar experience for people that didn't get to play through those raids.
So the reason that Bungie can't do that is because they just got rid of 3 years worth of content in the past update because they vaulted all their previous 3 seasons or previous 3 years. So you can't do that. So they just have the collections, which you can go to. It's a tab you can look at. And like I said, there's like I think 500 pieces per character, like per class of character. Chat saying dead game.
Sounds like it.
But I love the idea of transmog. Transmog is cool as shit. And like you've said, like it's in Final Fantasy, like if you don't want to go back, you can go on the in-game market and see if anyone's selling it and just buy it that way. In-game money, you don't use real money. So I don't know. It's so many fucking issues. Steve's face.
Fuck you, Destiny. Stackhouse, where can people find you?
Find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram under Stack's House, STAXXHOUSE.
JP, thanks for being on.
Absolutely.
JP's just a member now, dude. He's part of us.
It's true. As always, you can find us at Frankenculture on all of your social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well as frankenculture.com. Make sure you check out Franken Nerd. Their podcast lands every Wednesday where they talk about nerdy stuff. This week, I'll be talking about Mortal Kombat and the series finale of Falcon and Winter Soldier. And rate us 5 stars and review. For Stack's House, for JP, this has been the Frankenculture Podcast, episode 99. Thanks.
Bye.
Night, everybody.